can only just remember what the sound of silence is like. Not the deafening roar of nothingness, but the silence we associate with the natural world in harmony. The silence that comes from trees swaying in the breeze, the trickle of water as it makes its way down a flowing stream, a single leaf falling after a bird has rested on its branches, or the fact that ultimately nature is what it is, unapologetically. That silence is beautiful. There are two sounds in particular that will haunt me for the rest of my life. The first being on the day where the world changed forever. And then there was the second.
Yes, you can. You're a strong woman. You've got this. Do you know what you're having?
We didn't find out. We always thought it'd be a boy. We always wanted a boy first.
Okay, Evelyn, good.
Baby's
Push.
right there. He's right there.
There's the head. It's a boy.
And he's here. It's a boy. You have a boy just like you wanted.
What's wrong? Go.
What's wrong?
Get the doctor right now.
Get a hold of my son. Anna, just help me!
Sit down.
I love my son!
Who's Adam?
Adam is her husband. He died about 6 months ago.
Still not sleeping?
No.
Have you been taking your medications? When your last batch was delivered, the nurse noticed unopened bottles.
Isn't that on my file too?
How is your religious consultation progressing?
I've decided it's not really for me.
It's a mandatory part of your course.
As I said, it's not for me.
Are you still visiting him?
You know I am.
Let me explain something to you. Just listen carefully. No matter how much medicine you're prescribed, no matter how many sessions we have where you choose to sit in complete silence, Nothing is going to help you move on with your life until you sever this connection.
Now let me explain something to you. Apart from the fact that it is unethical for you to tell me what I should and shouldn't be doing, at the end of the day, I will never leave him. So stop wasting your breath. Time's up.
Throughout one of the world's major cities, gunmen ran into a busy train station and 2 hotels and a popular restaurant, an airport, 2 hospitals, and they attacked
witnessing pandemonium here. We are seeing a National Guard, and you can see that they are bringing in.
The main resistance camp has stopped. There are
I brought you something. I know you didn't have this one, and I thought you could add it to your collection. Do you want me to sing you the song? Okay. Round and round the garden, like a teddy bear. One step, 2 step, tickle you under there.
Mrs. Green, we have been monitoring the boy's condition for going on 6 years.
Thomas?
I'm sorry?
My son's name is Thomas.
Of course. Thomas's condition hasn't changed in quite some time. We've run hundreds of tests, consulted some of the best doctors and scientists in the world regarding motor neuron study. We just don't think there will ever be a change.
You need to start focusing on your future, Evelyn.
So what are you saying? Like I've said before, if there's nothing you can do, then just let me take him home.
You know that's not an option.
What are you suggesting then?
Mrs. Green, we are running out of options. Have you considered euthanasia?
Evelyn?
Don't.
This isn't a life for him. You should put him out of his misery. He's a lab experiment locked in a cage, Mrs. Green. He deserves better. You deserve better.
Evelyn, are you all right?
No. Leave me alone.
Pardon?
You heard what I said. Leave!
We will give you 10 minutes to gather your thoughts. Any longer than that, and I will have security escort you out.
We will have to finish this conversation at some point, Evelyn. You still have it.
It's one of the only things I have left of you. I can't do it anymore. I have tried so hard for so long. I feel like I have no purpose.
He is your purpose.
You heard them. They want to kill him. They're going to murder our son, our baby. What's it like? Not having to feel anymore.
Please don't do this. Evelyn!
Evelyn,
Can I help you?
look, I know you don't know me, but you can help me. Evelyn, my name is Ethan Varick. I have something very important to talk to you about.
Go away.
Wait, Evelyn, please.
I don't know you. Please go away before I call the police.
It's about your son.
What do you know about my son?
Mary, please come in.
No, you can't come in. Tell me what you know about my son.
I'm really sorry to make contact with you like this, but I had to wait until now. It was far too dangerous during the day.
You're not making any sense.
They're covering it up. They're hiding the truth from us.
Who is? From what?
Them. The government. I had a daughter. She has the same problem. She had the same problem.
What are you talking about?
Tomorrow. Tomorrow, you'll be visited by the FBI. They're looking for me. Don't tell them anything. You never saw me.
I thought this was about my son.
It is. Meet me tomorrow at the Stone Arch Bridge, 9 o'clock. Make sure they don't follow you.
What?
Miss Green.
Mrs.
Oh, pardon me, ma'am. I'm Special Agent David Roth from the Federal Bureau of Investigation, and this is Agent Greason.
Is there something I can help you with?
I sure do hope so, ma'am. May we come in?
I apologize about the mess. I've been rather busy lately and haven't been home much.
Oh, not a concern at all. We, of course, apologize for interrupting your day, Mrs. Green. We were wondering if you've ever seen this man.
No. I'm sorry, I've never seen that man before.
That's unfortunate. We have a witness who placed this man in this building last night.
I'm sorry. I wish I could be more help, Mr. Roth.
Please, call me David. He's a very dangerous man, Mrs. Green. I have a warrant for his immediate arrest. You know, I'm always fascinated by how much neighbors like to talk. Gossip, caught at its origin, is a very useful tool when hunting people who belong behind bars. What will little Thomas do if he doesn't have you, Mrs. Green?
Call me Evelyn.
Okay. Evelyn. You don't mind if we have a little look around?
If you'll excuse me for a minute, I'm just a little distressed.
Of course. Please take your time. We aren't going anywhere.
Behold, the day is coming where I will rise up for David a righteous branch, and he will reign as king.
You tell me exactly who you are and why the hell I have 2 FBI agents searching my apartment.
Were you followed?
I am only here because you told me you knew something about my son. No, I am not getting dragged into whatever trouble you're in.
I know about your son's condition. It isn't an isolated case like they've kept you believing.
How would you know that?
My daughter was born the same way. They convinced us it was a rare disease. Something that prevented her brain from communicating with the rest of her body. I did some digging. There are more cases like this around the world than you think. Hundreds, possibly thousands by now. Have they suggested euthanasia yet? I'm innocent. I was set up. And those men do not work for the FBI. Get in the car, and I'll tell you everything. Our doctors suggested euthanasia, too. They're trying to cover all of this up. They want to keep us quiet. They murdered my wife. After serving my country for years, they dishonorably discharged me from the military, and now I'm wanted for treason. When I did nothing more than try to protect my family. I can't do this without you.
I want to see Thomas.
You can't. It's too dangerous. That's the first place they'll look.
No, I need to see him. If all of this is true, then I need to say goodbye, at least.
This is Lily. She was 5. Right now, your son exists. According to the rest of the world, my daughter never did.
In other breaking news, local police are on the lookout for a young woman who they believe is aiding a man that is wanted by the FBI for questioning. She is believed to have last been seen fleeing her downtown apartment this morning. Anyone with any information, please contact...
We're out of time. I promise you, I will help you get your son back.
I may know someone who could help us.
Evelyn. Hey.
Hi,
Come on in, come on in. Jeez, what a mess. So how have you been?
I've been getting by.
You know, I tried to come visit you in the hospital after Thomas was born. I actually came a few times, but the doctor said you didn't want to see anybody, let alone me. I loved Adam like a son. I needed to let you know that I cared
You don't have to
about.
explain. I know.
Jesus. Where are my manners? Would you like some coffee?
Oh,
Something
no.
to drink?
No, thank you.
Sure. Let me get you some coffee coming right up. You know, I've been seeing your face all over the TV, son. I mean, your hair is different. You definitely got different hair. But it's nothing a trained eye can't spot, and I never forget a face.
They murdered my wife, sir. I know how it sounds, but they're covering it all up.
They?
Yes, they. Our government. I know it sounds crazy, sir, but...
Nothing too crazy when it comes to the U.S. government, son. They put as much effort into education, medical sectors, helping out vets as they do into conspiracies, we'd have the most functional, progressive government on the whole goddamn planet.
They have always said that Thomas was an isolated case. But Ethan had a daughter that was born with the same condition.
Listen to me carefully. If you get caught and my name is dropped, I'll have to turn my back. I won't be able to help you.
No, of course.
We understand.
Now, I can't confirm any of this, of course, but I've heard whispers of a government program up north, something to do with children. I don't know the details. They were all vague, but could be nothing.
Or it could be something.
I wouldn't count on it, son. And I don't need to remind you that you're stepping into some very dangerous territory here. I would reconsider.
I'm already in dangerous territory. I'm not going down for something I didn't do.
Yeah, well, you just don't take her down with you.
What's this?
It's the name and number of an old friend up north. He's gonna tell you what you need to know.
Thank you, Aiden.
Well, I guess this is where I say good luck.
This'll do. Are you sure you can trust him?
He won't turn us in if that's what you're asking.
Our biggest problem is going to be getting across this border. Ever since Marburg hit, every border's become heavily fortified with tight security around the clock. We need to figure out how we're going to get across. I have an idea. But you're not going to like it.
What is this place?
I suppose you'd call it a hangout spot, but more for criminals who like to keep a low key. Drug dealers, dirty cops, lawyers. A friend of a friend runs this joint. Just stay close to me. Wait here.
Where are you going?
I'll be back in just a minute.
Ethan?
Anyone can count the seeds in an apple.
But only God can count the number of apples in a seed.
Wouldn't pick you as a supporter of Christian televangelists.
Never judge a book by its cover, my friend. Let's cut to the chase, shall we? Drink.
Evening, Mrs. Green. I wouldn't have expected to see you in a place like this. Special Agent David Roth. We met earlier this morning at your apartment. Please, have a seat. You know, I was a bit concerned the way you rushed off this morning without saying goodbye. Are you here alone?
Yes, just me having a drink. I had a bit of a rough morning.
Well, it's a peculiar place for a woman to have a drink by herself. Since we're here, let me buy you another.
Sure.
Whiskey? 2 whiskeys, neat, please. We're still searching for that man we talked about this morning, Ethan Barrick. You haven't seen him since then, have you?
No. No, I haven't, sorry.
Let's play a little game, shall we? A drinking game, if you will. Pick a number between, say, well, 1 and 20.
I'm not very good at those sort of things.
It's pretty simple. Just pick a number. Anyone can do it.
1.
Oh, so close. But no. Drink up. Let's try again.
20.
Very good. You got it. Let's drink anyway. Interesting fact. Did you know that 20 is the minimum number of years you can go to prison for harboring and assisting a fugitive?
Is this man bothering you?
No. It's okay.
Everything is fine. Special Agent David Roth, FBI.
Do you think I care about FBI? If you're bothering one of our customers, you get out. Women get enough shit from men in this world without needing to be interrupted when having drinks.
Fair enough. But I am a paying customer.
I don't care. I don't like you. You see, my brother and I, we decide who drinks and doesn't drink at this bar. So, don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out. That's Vitania.
This way! Run, go! Get the car, move! Evelyn! Get in, quick!
Who are you? And why is the fucking FBI snooping around my bar?
It's a long story.
You better start talking quick. Before I squeeze this trigger a little too hard, my friend.
All you need to know is those men are not from the FBI. And it's in your best interest to help us.
Roman, podnios goodness. Are you chipped?
I'm not.
Give me your arm.
What?
Give me your arm.
They found us because they're tracking your chip. We need to take it out.
No.
Evelyn, please.
If you don't, I slit your throat and throw you out the back door.
No! No! No!
Hold her still.
No!
Get out. So, I take you across border for 50,000.
50,000.
You failed to mention you're a wanted man and the FBI is all over your ass. So, that's the price. Take it or leave it, my friend.
The rest when you get us across the border.
Deal. Get in van. We leave now.
No, I'm not getting back in that van.
We're getting closer by the minute. You don't have to trust them, but at least try and trust me. Remember why you're doing this. Think of Thomas.
License and medical papers, please.
Please present your microchips for a routine identification scan.
Why are you crossing the border today, sir?
Local farmer. Selling our produce at market tomorrow.
Do you have clearance papers for the produce?
Of course we do.
You're gonna have to take a look at the back of this van, sir. Sir!
Best fruit in the metropolitan area. Good quality, very expensive.
I let you have one for free. Suit yourself. Thank you for your time, sir. You may proceed.
Do svidania.
That was close.
Tough times never last, my friend. Tough people, however, do.
Where do we go from here? I mean, literally just across the border. You can at least take us to the next town.
That was not part of the deal, my friend. Next time, you best being a bit more specific, huh? Czertowie amerykańskie.
Moje Miguno! What the fuck? I want my money! Come on, come on!
What the hell was that back there? Jesus, I need a cigarette. Are you all right? Let me see. It isn't too bad. It'll be okay. Does it hurt?
It's not that. I don't know what happened. I just blacked out. What am I doing, Ethan? Thomas is alone. He's probably wondering where I am.
I'm sorry I dragged you into all this. I care, Evelyn. I promise you I do.
I know this is important. I've just been so used to my routine. My life.
Well, on the positive side of things, you just saved me $25,000. Okay. You rest here for the remainder of the day. I'll make sure we're safe. Can you walk?
So, what's next?
From what I can tell, we stopped a few hours after the border crossing, around about here. So if we are to avoid the interstate, we should try to catch a ride on the interior road, which eventually cuts back and over this bridge and into town.
What the hell are you doing on my property? I'm sorry for trespassing, sir. We were just looking for shelter.
Take a step back, boy, or I'll blow a hole right through your head. I'm well within my rights to kill you where you stand.
Sir, if you'll just let me explain.
You got 5 seconds to get off my property. 5, 4.
We're going.
3, 2.
Stephen Joseph Erickson, what did I tell you about that gun?
I was just escorting these trespassers off our property. You'd best stay out of this, woman.
Every week it is something with the damn guns.
They're just lucky I didn't sick the dogs on them. Haven't fed them yet today.
I know you are not speaking about Kobe and Jeremiah because they would just as soon be man-eating guard dogs as I am president of these United States. You folks all right?
We're sorry. Our car broke down a few miles back, and we're exhausted. We just needed a place to stay.
Oh. Well, come on in.
What?
You just need a good meal and a nice warm bed to sleep in. Oh, Stephen, you come too, and feed the guard dogs on your way in. Oh, don't mind me, dears. I've got you some nice big spare blankets here, just in case it gets cold during the night. And there's some extra bandages here for your arm.
Thank you so much for your hospitality, Mark.
Oh, there is nothing better than doing good deeds, I always say. I do hope that you sleep well tonight. This used to be my son's room before he went off and went to that damn war, leaving us make ends meet. I'll see you in the morning.
Good night. The world is so focused on violence. No wonder it's falling apart.
In war, truth is the first casualty. Winston Churchill.
My husband used to say that. He didn't like war, but he wanted to fight for this country. And he was proud to defend the people he loved. There was a bittersweet difference in our marriage. I despise war. You remind me of him more than I realized.
Let's re-wrap your wrist before you go to bed. My wife was the fan of Churchill, not me. She used to quote him to me each time I was recalled. I think she hoped it might make me change my mind and stay. Oh, I wish I'd listened to her.
When Adam died, I was 3 months pregnant. He left me alone to fight a meaningless war. Your wife was right to hope. Sometimes that's all we have left.
Sleeplessly embracing butterflies and needles line my seamed up joint, encased in case I need it. In my stomach, on my heart, chainmail, hunger of the pine. Hunger of the pine. Sleeplessly embracing 연연팀 to me. Plenty more days in the sea. And so you finally use it. Betting with me, you see at night your heart wears night armor under all the pine.
Evelyn, we have to go.
What?
Get dressed. They're here. They found us.
Thank you for coming. They're upstairs asleep. When do I get my reward?
Soon enough, Mrs. Erickson. Your government thanks you.
They aren't going fast enough. They're going to catch up with us.
Come on!
Don't lose them!
Stop making this harder for yourself, Barrick!
That's it.
You see that phone booth? You go make the call. I'll keep watch.
Hello? Yes, my name is Evelyn Green. I'm a friend of Aiden Woodrow. Right. Yes. We're here now. Oh. Okay. Sure.
What did he say?
He said he's in town right now. He'll meet us in half an hour, and he gave me the place.
Let's not keep him waiting.
Sometimes you feel you can't do anything right. Maybe 'cause you're alone at night. Maybe 'cause of the things that you've done. Makes you feel like you're the only one.
Hello. I'm Evelyn. I'm here with Ethan Varick. Thank you for meeting us.
You like this song?
I'm sorry to have contacted you out of the blue like this.
Pretty necklace. You and your friend in some kind of trouble.
You could say that. Aiden said you might be able to help us. My son, he's sick. They say they don't know what it is.
You might want to be paying attention to the radio. Big announcement coming soon. Supposedly it's gonna change the world.
On the phone, you...
I can already hear the whispers. It's coming sooner than we all think. You'll understand what it really means, though. You're not a pill swallower like most of the world. I can tell from your eyes. The men that are after you, they aren't who they say they are. It's much bigger than you think.
I'm sorry.
The awakening isn't happening quick enough. There's too many obstacles and not enough time. They aren't going to win. You need to know.
What the hell are you doing? That wasn't part of the plan.
Plans change.
You better know what you're doing.
You had your chance, Ethan. They feel you're deviating too far, that you may no longer have it in you to do what it takes. I'm here to make sure you do.
Good morning. Careful.
What happened?
You've been unconscious for days. You've been burning up. I've just been trying to keep you cool.
Where am I?
It's okay. You're in our camp. My name is Alice.
Ethan, there was a man with me. Where is he?
I don't know. I wasn't there. There was a fight, and we rescued you and we brought you here. What's your name?
Evelyn.
It's a nice name.
Welcome back to the land of the conscious. How are you feeling? You are safe now. That's what you need to know.
Where's everyone going?
We're getting ready to leave and head home. All will be revealed in due course, I promise. I'm Michael. Alice will take care of you and help you with anything you need. We're a couple minutes from heading out. Arvid and the rest will continue on for us.
Here, this will make you feel better. It can get quite cool on the way up.
Where is your home?
It's not far from here. Just half a day across the other side of the mountain. It's very unusual for them to send for someone. You've caused quite a bit of trouble, but they told us that it would all be worth it.
I don't understand.
You will.
Don't worry yourself. Where we're going, it's really safe. Michael and I have lived there for a while now, ever since we had to leave our last home.
It's the only place in the world I'd ever consider raising a child now.
Michael!
I'll be right back.
It's our first wedding anniversary next week. We're celebrating in the same place we got married, which is not far from where we're going. It's going to be so beautiful. Just like the wedding. And fairy lights strung up in the trees and everything, just like how I imagined it as a little girl.
It's nice.
Alice, I'm taking a small team and breaking off from the main group. You continue heading home, but I'll regroup with you later on.
Why? What's wrong?
Just a precaution.
Well, I can come with you. I can help you.
Not this time. Not with groups A and B offside as well. Do as I say. Please. I love you.
I love you too.
Look at what we have here, Mr. Varick. Your little friend is doing us proud. You're not having any second thoughts about this, are you, Ethan?
I'm not.
Good. Because I would hate for us to have a problem again.
They're breaking up.
They know we're here. Keep an eye on the girl. We still need her. The others are on their way. Williams, go with Greason and meet them at the rendezvous point. Ethan and I are going to say hello. Williams, make sure the asset's in place.
So, you're the one. He's been waiting for you. Come with me.
Hey! Let me out! Hey! Hey!
I've been waiting an eternity for this moment.
There's no one out here, Michael. We should just start heading back. What is it?
Get on your knees. Do it, Ethan. I said do it. Pick him up.
Horrible habit, I know. It's
Spend a few days with a couple of eccentric Mayans and you'll walk away with an addiction lasting several lifetimes, give or take. Given all you've been through, you look surprisingly well, Evelyn.
How do you know my name?
Do you know why you're here?
Who are you?
I've been known by many names through the ages. The devil incarnate, the beggar on the street. But people here simply refer to me as the shepherd. Regardless of who I was or am, it is you who are of the utmost importance.
What is going on here?
What do you see in your dreams, Evelyn?
They're just dreams.
We are such stuff as dreams are made on, and our little lives are rounded with a sleep. But you know this as well as I. You see it every time you visit Thomas.
Welcome back, Michael. It is Michael, right? No. You see, I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Where are my men?
Oh, you mean the boys he has playing soldier? They're dead. My friend and I here exterminated them. There's less of your kind in the world now. You know what I've been thinking, Michael? It's time for us to play a little game.
What do you know about Thomas?
Whether one chooses to believe it or not, Evelyn, there is more to life than flesh and blood. Call it a soul or a spirit within us that not only determines who we are in this lifetime, but also the next. Reincarnation's not a matter of fate, Evelyn, but the ultimate expression of free will. Sadly, over the centuries, more and more souls are choosing not to return. Thomas is one.
So he's not sick?
No. But he's not as he should be. The boy you call your son is just an empty shell. A vessel in which only shadows of his soul reside.
Why would he choose not to be with me?
Think of the events that have occurred over the past few decades in particular. Acts that have tripped new waves of fear and terror in order to ratchet up the levels of chaos like never before. Make no mistake, life is and always has been a battle between order and chaos. And the reason chaos is thriving is because they have effectively blocked the pathways to order, which is through calm, rational thought. Some highly conscious spirits believe, should they return, they would be overrun by the powers of chaos and lose their souls forever.
Who's behind the chaos?
Like me, they have been known by many names through the ages. The Brotherhood of the Snake, the Freemasons, and in your time, the Illuminati.
Call it in.
Roth? Roth, it's Williams. Come in. We've located the entrance.
Now let's try this again. Is your shepherd hiding up there? Or are we just wiping out one of your hideouts for fun? Why are you making it so difficult on yourself? All you have to do is tell us if he's up there. And then we can all get on with what we need to do today.
Ron, it's Williams. Come in.
No?
You're a fool if you think you can stop him. He's one step ahead of you at all times. You're already dead.
Ron, can you hear me? Ron.
They seek to control the planet and prevent the human race from finding the truth.
About the children.
They are using the children for their own evil purposes. Their main priority is to stop the awakening.
What is the awakening?
Well, quite simply, it is the unlocking of one's true potential.
You have to understand, this is very difficult to comprehend.
I understand more than you know.
You said we've met before.
We have indeed. Nearly 5,000 years ago. You are one of the oldest souls in the universe, Evan. The first, in fact. Your necklace has been drawing you to me. That's why they were after you.
This is a family heirloom. My mother gave it to me, and her mother to her.
I gave it to you. We must fast-track your awakening, Evelyn. We don't have much time. I can't finish it. It can only be you.
None of this is making a difference, David. We should be sticking to the mission.
The mission? When the hell have you ever stuck to the mission? You're lucky you're even still here.
What's that supposed to mean?
Hey, look who I found sneaking around.
Where the hell have you been?
Been trying to reach you on the radio.
I think that we found the sanctuary. The woman's in there with them. Everyone's in position. We're waiting to move in on your signal.
Now, before I go and kill your almighty shepherd, there's something I would like to demonstrate for you. You see, it's just easier that way, Michael. Death is inevitable in all of us. War has gone on long enough.
David, what are you doing?
Shut up. Now, hey. Hey. It's okay. It's okay. Now, is it a boy or a girl? Is it a boy or a girl, Michael? Clearly, it's neither.
Stop!
What the fuck are you doing?
Put the knife down and back away. Do it, David!
Who the hell do you think you are? We took you in as one of our own. You swore an oath. And how do you repay us?
Not by murdering innocent people. In the name of a war that started so long ago, nobody even remembers what it's about.
My God. She's gotten to you, hasn't she?
And your gun. Now.
You're pathetic. This is bigger than them, Ethan. It's bigger than you and me.
How did my wife really die?
We need to go warn them.
No! She's dead because of you!
Everybody else that you love will be dead too if we don't warn them. You're all that they have. Don't let her death be in vain. You can still save your people.
Groups A and B are off-site. We're not protected.
We'll come back for her. I promise you. We need to get moving. Is there another way in? Think.
Other side of the ring.
We're moving in. I said now.
This one. Should be in the room on the second left.
What about you?
We'll meet again.
Open the door.
I can't do that. My purpose is to protect them.
You hear that? They're coming. I don't give a shit about your orders. Open the door or we're all dead. Evelyn. I need to get you out of here. They're coming.
Do you even have a daughter?
Everything I told you about my family is true, Evelyn. My wife, my daughter, they were my world. I promise I will tell you everything, but we have to go now.
Leave me alone.
Well. Doesn't this feel surreal? 18 long years I've been searching for you, and here you are. Not such a needle in the haystack after all. 6 down, 1 to go. Bring him in.
No!
You see, you can't win. This is the future. I've been waiting so long for this. Where is the key?
rendezvous. Things have already been set in motion, and you're one step behind.
Waking up to ash and dust. I wipe my brow and I sweat my rust. I'm breathing in the chemicals. I'm breaking in, shaping up, then checking out on the prison bus. This is it, the apocalypse. Whoa, I'm waking up. I feel it in my bones, enough to make my system blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. I'm radioactive, radioactive. I'm radioactive, radioactive. Raise my flag, down my clothes. It's a revolution, I suppose. We're painted red to fit right in. Whoa. I'm breaking in, shaping up, then checking out on the prison bus. This is it, the apocalypse. Whoa, I'm waking up. I feel it in my bones, enough to make my system blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. I'm radioactive, radioactive. I'm radioactive, radioactive. All systems go. The sun hasn't died. Deep in my bones, straight from inside.